Welcome to this brief training in Google Drive on how to take a Google form and make it into an assessment. So what we're going to do is you'll have to log into your Google Drive and you're going to select the New button in the upper left-hand corner. When you do that, you'll see that there's a drop-down menu that displays, and you'll go ahead and select Google Forms, and a blank Google form will open. We'll go ahead and give this untitled form a title, Test Assessment. And what we'll do is right above where we've given it a title, we'll notice in the middle of the screen we've got options of questions, responses, and settings. You're going to want to go ahead and select settings. When you do that, you'll see one of the first options below settings is to make this a quiz. So you'll go ahead and select that. And we will go ahead and leave the settings that populated as is immediately after each submission to release grades. Respondents can see which questions were answered incorrectly. We'll keep that as is. Correct answers, respondents can see correct answers after grades are released, and then the point values that they can see. There's also an option here to indicate what the default question point value is. We'll just keep it at 1. We'll scroll back up, and at the top of the screen in the middle, we're going to go ahead and select questions. And we are back at our test assessment questions page. You can go ahead and click down to untitled question, and we'll just give it let's see. How do you set up a Google form as an assessment? Question mark. So you'll notice we didn't have to select what type of question. When we go into Google Forms after we've indicated that it's going to be a quiz or an assessment, multiple choice is the default type of question that populates. If you click on the down arrow next to the multiple choice, you'll see that there are lots of other options for questions. Short answer, paragraph, checkboxes, drop down, file upload, linear scale, multiple choice grid, checkbox grid, date and time. For our purposes today, we'll just keep it at multiple choice. So we'll click back into where we entered in the question and we'll tab down. Sometimes tabbing works better than using your mouse. We'll go down to the first option and we'll write, I don't know. Tabbing twice, we'll enter in for our second one to go into the settings and select make this a quiz. We'll tab a couple more times and I don't know, we'll do you can do this? Question mark. Once we're satisfied with our options, answer options, you're going to notice down here we've got an answer key. And as I point to that, it populates with a description of what that hyperlink is, answer key and point. So if we go ahead and click on that, we are taken to the choose correct answers. So here's where you can indicate how many points something is. Again, that was the default. We set it up as default 1 in our settings. So we'll go ahead and select what the correct answer is here. And then add answer feedback. We can go into this and it can be something positive like, hey, good work, exclamation point. And we'll click save. And so that when someone answers the correct answer, they'll get that positive message. And we'll click on done. And if we are ready to go on to the next question, we would, over here where we've got the first question and answer populated, over on the right, we've got a little menu. The very top option is a plus sign. If you click on that, it will take you to the next question. So you would just continue on entering in your questions and answer options until you're satisfied. So I hope that this was helpful. I really feel that Google Forms is a very powerful tool. A lot to learn, but it's fun to learn new things. So I hope that you enjoy exploring. Stay curious. Take care.